Hello, everyone. Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle. And with the recent second place finish from Phil Claher at the 2021 Tampa Pro, of course, he placed second to Ian Valliere. His stock must have skyrocketed. Numbers on his Instagram, things of that nature, must have just doubled, tripled, so to speak. I mean, the guy was already popular. I was well aware of him, but I'm sure many, many more people are now. He went from placing 11th here at the Chicago Pro all the way to second at the Tampa. And it is definitely worth to mention that he will be getting a rematch against Ian Valliere this weekend. And it's going to be at the Texas Pro, and I'm excited. Now, was it the competition at the Chicago that was more fierce than the Tampa, or was Phil Claher really that much better? Judging by the front double, upper body wise, very similar, very similar. Now the quad sweeps look a whole lot more impressive at the Tampa. But I mean, one pose, very hard to tell for sure. Go through them here, and this one here stands out to me. In particular, those quads. Now you can see it wasn't just the first shot there. He definitely has bigger quad sweeps. Very impressive. And not that much time between the Chicago and the Tampa, you have to admit. And the midsection here, which looked pretty similar in the front double, definitely worlds apart here in that front lat spread. Can you imagine that one? So the judges really were rewarded, I think, that type of improvement. Turn to the side, and this one here at first glance does look similar, but he has a much bigger hanging hamstring. You can see that for sure. The display might be a little different, but here's the biggest difference: the arm. Look at the delt muscle, in particular the front of the delt, not the anterior deltoid. I used to know all the names of them. It's the front of the delt. It's very impressive, and you look at the Chicago, it's almost non-existent. So I mean, the guy put on more than just the wheels. He also threw on a delt muscle. I don't know how, but the guy improved tenfold. Have a look at the side tricep, and much like the side chest, at first glance, this one basically the same. But I mean, this one, obviously the delt muscle, you can see. But other than that, the guy was in pretty good condition, I think. So I guess we'll have to wait to see the back shots to see glutes, hamstrings, things of that nature. But muscle for muscle, he definitely threw on some quads, and like I said, miraculously threw on a delt muscle. Very impressive, very impressive. Turn around. Wow. Before I even look at the conditioning, the back is twice as wide. Look at the outer lats. They reach twice as far for the Tampa Pro. I mean, granted, he's holding his posture a little bit different, but other than that, I mean, twice as wide. Now, I know I say this a little too often, but I mean, look at those glutes. He has wrinkles, of course. Little too smooth monsoon for the Chicago Pro. Hamstrings as well, not quite as peeled, diced. And at the Tampa, very peeled, very conditioned. Go to the rear double. Same thing with the lats. Less obvious than in the rear lat spread. Look at the tops of the traps. He threw on big hunks of traps. Delts, I mean, yeah, you can see the delt difference, but I was more impressed with the side shots, those delts, to tell you the truth. But this, you can still notice it. And like I said, lats twice as wide. Glutes, his glutes are in. Hamstrings are in. The guy was in conditioned. So, the judges don't just put guys willy-nilly. They want you in condition to be in the top couple or two or three, and then they pick the guy with the best physique. Go to the abs and thigh. This one here, I mean, the guy had a decent conditioned abs at the Chicago, but a little bit more pronounced here at the Tampa. And we're not here to discuss whether or not he has a Sean Ray type midsection. We're comparing him with him. I mean, all bodybuilders have their strengths, weak points. The guy has, one of the best backs of today, of these competitive shows. So, no, he doesn't have the Sean Ray type abs. go to the most muscular and finish this one off. And he is hitting it at a different posture. For some reason, he was holding his fist way in. I think he might have long arms. I battle with the same thing. I have a near 6 foot 6 foot long reach, and I'm only about 5'6", 5'7". So I'm monkey arms. Anyway, I believe that the wheels are obvious in this shot. The delts obvious, but other than that, the guy was decent at the Chicago. But then you turned around and he was twice his condition in the glutes, things of that nature. So we're not going to award a winner in this one. I got this request, several times, and I myself wanted to see it. I was curious, so wanted to pop this in before the Texas Pro. So, that's going to be exciting. A rematch between him and Ian. I personally would like to see him place ahead of Ian. I have Ian ahead of Claire in the prediction. Do I not? I believe so. It's my prediction. I should remember. I think I had Ian second. Anyway, guys, hit thumbs up on this video. Steve Kuclo was going to win that one. Like I said, hit thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and have a great day.